Hey, you're watching Vinyl for Miles, your best resource for music, audio gear, and vinyl reviews. Today, we're looking at the long-awaited vinyl release of Tool's latest album, Fear Inoculum. Stick around. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, what we do is music gear, audio gear, vinyl, all kinds of reviews having to do with music. You know I'm on top of it. Today is something that Tool fans have been waiting for close to 2 years now, and that is an official vinyl release of Tool's latest endeavor, Fear Inoculum. Now, a lot of Tool fans were pretty pissed off that there was not a standard release of this, but they released this 5 LP, $160 collector's box set. You gotta be a pretty big Tool fan to invest in something like this. And honestly, I'm almost there. I'm a pretty big Tool fan. I just saw them live on their last tour and it really blew me away. And I really do love Fear Inoculum. It's a great album. So what I'm gonna do is unbox this for you guys, let you take a look, see if you think it's worth it. And if you like it, pick up a copy for yourself. Now, when Fear Inoculum came out, I listened to the FLAC files and the high-res audios, including the MQA versions on Tidal, and every single mix I listened to had clipping with the drums. Like the drums would basically exceed the maximum volume capacity and it would just distort. So I'm really hoping that the remaster that they did here for vinyl takes care of some of that clipping issues. So starting off, let's take a look at the cover. So right off the bat, I noticed that they put the sticker here that says Tool Fear Inoculum. It's a sticker. It's actually on the outside of the plastic wrap. So when you're opening this, if you want to keep that sticker logo on there, just keep that in mind. Just maybe open up this side here where the book comes out. So the front, you get a really cool new graphic. No idea what the hell that is. Looks like some kind of organism. It is 3D and holographic, which is cool. And then on the back, there's really nothing on there, another 3D image, holographic image. And then you have some of their symbolism up here, as well as like the barcode in the bottom and RCA, all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Word of advice, if you're a guitar player, keep a guitar pick handy. It's one of the easiest ways to break the plastic seals without damaging your records. Success. I was able to just cut out enough of the plastic for me to pull this out. So let's go ahead and pull the new collector's edition box set out. So here is the book here. Some more holographic images that are really hard to capture on film. I'll do some additional lighting on here so you guys can see. So, I mean, again, really cool 3D imagery on here. Very not typical of a vinyl release. And the way that they're doing this is it's a book. So it's a full-on book here. Every single page has a special edition, either 3D hologram or die cut put into the page, which is really cool. So starting off with the first page here, everything's all black. There's some die cut coming out of here. Going on to the second page, some more really cool artwork on here. Some more of the 3D artwork on the inside. Now we get a portrait of each band member. And this is pretty high gloss, matte gloss paper. It's very thick cardstock. So we have some really cool portraits of each member of the band. This is my favorite part. We get the his name Alex Gray, I think his name is, the artist for Tool, all of his artwork in here. Really awesome. Some more artwork. Credits here, and it is Alex Gray. He is the artist who does all this really cool painting with the human body and all the different nerve endings and stuff like that. And then finally we get another 3D picture here. And then I think this ends the book. If you guys attended a Tool concert, they had confetti that they shot out that had all kinds of these symbols on them. So if you do go to a Tool concert, collect the confetti. And this is the very last picture here, and you can see the skull with like 6 arms sticking out of it. So that is done in black and a gloss. And here we go. So now that the book's done with all the artwork and the high-res pictures, now we get into the album. So there's gonna be 5 pages of really thick separation here that each one of the albums sits inside. Wow. So there's 5 records for this. At the very end here, now again, this book is very stiff, so you're gonna probably have to flex it a little bit to get it fully open. But there's some more artwork here, some more 3D artwork at the end. And let's go ahead and dive in and check out the actual LPs. Now, on the inside here, you do get lyrics. So there's lyrics and songwriting credit and stuff like that. Each one of these albums is gonna have 1 to 2 songs each. So let's go through and see. So disc 1 has Fear Inoculum and Pneuma. Disc 2 just has Invincible. Hopefully they fixed the drum fills on Invincible so they're not clipping. Disc 3 has 2 songs, Legion, Inoculant, and Descending. Disc 4 has Culling Voices and Chocolate Chip Trip, which is basically just a drum solo. And finally, the last album has Tempest and Mocking Beat. So each one of these albums has so little audio on them because the backside is actually 3D hologram. So let's start with the first disc. I'm gonna pull it out. Yes. All right, this was not cheap, but thank God they gave you poly inner sleeves. So they're protected against static electricity. They're just higher quality inner sleeves. So here's the first disc. It is not 180 gram. I swear to God they advertised this being 180 gram. So kind of a bummer there. I thought it was gonna be thicker vinyl pressing on here. Anyways, so you can see there is a lot of audio on there. So the mastering rate of this should be really good. And then if we look at the back, here's where the cool stuff is. So hopefully you guys can see that. So that has a really cool 3D etched print on there that kind of looks like a hologram when you move it around the light. So overall, pretty nice so far. So there's disc 1. There's 5 discs to this thing, so you hold on tight. There's a lot of stuff to go through. Disc 2 has a lot less audio on it. You can tell here the music stops about halfway through the disc. Then on the back, we have one of the cooler 3D effects here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Again, this one's almost full of music, which is cool. So they put as much as they possibly could. And then on the back, this one does have another close-up of the same 8-armed person, but this one has a lot more detail on it. Which is pretty cool. It's really hard to pick up on a camera because it's so dark. A lot of the stuff on this release is very dark, so my lens is having a little bit of trouble picking it up. So we got 3 discs down, 2 to go. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. All right, so this one's only half full of music. As you can see here, the music stops about halfway. And this one has, oh, it's the whole album cover. Whatever was on the album cover is on this one. That one's really cool. It's actually the entire disc is etched. So there's details going on the whole thing. Finally, the last disc in the collection. Let's check this one out. It says Tempest and the final track on it. This one's almost full of music, so that's cool. And then the final artwork you get on this one is, it looks like it's on the back of the album, whatever's on the back. So it's just shapes. It's kind of hard to tell what the hell it is. So I mean, overall so far, it's one of the most complex releases I have in my collection. So you get a custom cover with a holographic cover. You get a custom book with full 12 by 12 artwork on the inside, die cut pages. Then you get 5 custom LP holders that kind of work as book pages. And you get all those really cool, you know, etched holographic type artwork on the back of each record. So now that I've gone through, shared with you guys what it looks like, I'm gonna put it on and see if they remastered it for vinyl and how it sounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a listen. I can't share with you guys obviously because my video will get taken down, but I'm gonna report right back. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I just listened to the entire album. I will say it is a pain in the ass to listen to this entire album because you have to change the disc every song or every other song. It's also highly annoying that there's no indicator as to what tracks are on each album, because I took all of the records out of the book. So when you get this, don't take them all out and mix them up, because you have no idea what's on each record. It literally doesn't say. So, I mean, overall, it sounds pretty good. It sounds on par with the higher res audio versions I heard. With the drums, you know, I didn't really hear the clipping that I heard with the high res version of it. I used the same headphones when I was listening to it, so they may have fixed that, or it just maybe I wasn't listening to it loud enough. But overall, pretty cool. I like I said, again, this is not heavyweight vinyl, and I'm nearly positive that they said it was gonna be 180 gram for the price. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a pretty cool collection. It's very extensive. It'll be great for a Tool fan if Fear Inoculum is your favorite album and you actually absolutely have to own this on vinyl. This is the only official release. There's a bunch of unofficial releases out there I would stay away from. They were not pressed based off the masters, and they're just, you know, basically a CD rip that someone pressed to vinyl. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's pretty cool. And again, some of the etchings on the back are cool, but they're pretty hard to see. I've seen it done better before on other albums. You be the judge if you like this, if you thought this was a cool release. I mean, by all means, go for it. It's $169 right now on Amazon plus tax. So check it out if you dig it. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. Leave a comment below. Did you like this album? Do you think this is a ripoff? Do you think this is a cool release? Or do you think they kind of just stuck it to all the fans and is forcing people, if they want this on vinyl, to pay a crazy amount of money to get it? All right, guys, I'm Michael. If you enjoyed this content, give me a thumbs up. Check out my channel, give me a subscribe, and I look forward to making new videos for you guys to watch. Until next time, see ya.